Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I've got my baby Momo. Say hi to everyone. Are we doing a video together today? We thought we'd quickly bring on Momo just to say hi. It's gonna be me and Momo today, or else do you guys want Ayo back? Psych. Ayo's coming back. Ayo's coming back. Momo just came to say hi and a quick bye. Babe, why are you blocking me and my baby now? Yeah. Who's the star of the show? Bye. Mama, say bye. She's fixated on her daddy. Daddy and girls. Say bye. What do you want? She wants to grab one wire somewhere. Alright, Mama's signing out. Say peace. 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 Welcome back to our channel.
I go by the name Ayo.
And I am Ope.
And together we are called
Ayope.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
We bring you season's greetings.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year in advance, alright?
Yes.
If you're new to the channel, okay, we're excited to have you. You're not here by accident, all right? So we are certified marriage and relationship coaches. We have been married for 9 years.
Was that a joke? You should.
Okay, we have been married for 9 years, 9 beautiful years by the grace of God, and we just come on here to share a bit of our marital experience, right? Share some tips, you know, share literally how we're progressing because we're not there yet.
Exactly.
Every day we are learning, every day we are learning and also getting better. So we come here to coach, to share, to laugh and gist and all of that good
vibes.
stuff. Good vibes, all right?
Good vibes.
Good vibes. What song is that?
I don't even know. I just hear on Instagram. Good vibes. They'll be posing. They'll be on the beach. Good vibes. Good vibes. That's it. That's all I know from the song.
Okay. So we do more than posing. We actually share good stuff. All right. So we give you good vibes. All right. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you click that like button. Yeah. All right, and subscribe to our channel. Okay. Subscribe to our channel. You thank yourself for it.
Yep.
I promise you. All right. So let us dive into what we have today.
Let's get into the matter of today.
First of all, I like to say that my wife looks like a snack. Okay, my wife is looking.
What type of snack?
Exceptionally.
That's how I'll know if you love me or not. What type of snack?
Chin.
Oh, come on. Yes, baby. Chin with what?
I don't know.
Something else now.
Chin with, I don't know.
Puff.
With puff.
Puff.
So my wife is looking like a snack, you know, so I said, no, well, let me just
Okay, yes, that's my baby.
I cannot come here and be carrying last. And funny enough, I think that actually ties in with some of the things we're talking about today. So what are we talking about today?
Today we want to talk about temptation in relationships. Yes, you heard it right. Temptation. Now, the reason why I say you heard it right is because we've heard some people say, me, I don't get tempted, or me, I don't do this, I don't do that. But I think we've been in this game for about 10 years now. And I feel like
we've been in over 10 years.
No, but married.
Okay, married.
10 years now. Okay. And I feel like there are bouts of temptation is just one of those things that will come in your face in marriage. Temptation, anger, impatience, blah blah blah. But it's how you tackle it.
Exactly. Literally.
You know, and that's key. That's key. That's the core of the matter. That's where we're going today. Yeah.
So literally, we want to talk about dealing with temptation. Okay. So it's going to be a series. Okay, maybe 3 or 4 parts. I don't know yet. All right. But we just want to kind of share. Okay, because we believe that it would help a lot of people. And also help us as well, right?
Yeah.
So we are constantly dealing with temptation. I'm dealing. I don't know. Do you get tempted?
I do. Like,
you get tempted.
Sometimes I'll walk past the meat in the pot and I'll be like, should I eat you? Like, because right now I've already had about 6 meats. So should I eat that 7?
But funny enough, that is
that's what I'm saying. So when people say I don't get tempted, I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You get tempted with food. You get tempted in your behavior. You know, it's a temptation to look at someone and and dress them down. That's a temptation. Can you be tempted to keep your mouth shut? There's different types of temptation. Temptation doesn't always have to be, you know, looking at the other person.
Exactly.
Or being tempted by the other person. That's the one we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
So everybody, that high horse that we're on, everybody just get down.
Everybody bring it down.
Bring it down. Bring it down a notch. You get me? All right. Because no one's perfect.
No one, absolutely no. And I think we should start from there, right? That as human beings, we are subject to temptation, right? Because we have a sinful nature. This flesh is sinful, right? So from time to time, all we're trying to do is to actually kill the flesh. Temptation shows up, okay, with certain signs, okay? But if we are not aware
of the signs,
of those signs, we miss it, and that's where we fall.
Yes.
Okay, so in today's video, in today's part, we're going to try and decipher, okay,
some of the, you've been reading Mickey's grammar book, because this one, you will give decipher.
Please stop saying this.
Decipher.
Why they embarrass me for public?
No, because that word was just...
How is that word? That was there with the word. Is it a big grammar?
It's not that it's a big grammar, but it's just it's just different.
So guys, okay, we're going to try and unpack, all right, some of these signs, okay? So guys, let us start with a bit of scripture, okay? Because you know we always look at things from a biblical standpoint, okay? Give you what we kind of learn from there, okay, and then make it practical, right? So for me, one good example of temptation was in the case of David, right? So David and what's her name, Bathsheba, right?
Batty baby,
Uncle Davido.
Batty baby, yeah.
So Uncle David, as we know, was king, right? King of Israel, and at the time he was tempted, right? He was not supposed to be at home. Right? He was at home when kings were actually
at war
on the battlefront.
Like that,
Exactly. So his colleagues, right? You know, his counterparts were on the battlefront doing what they were supposed to be doing, and he was at home. So I feel like we can start there, right? So a lot of the time temptation shows up, right, when we are in the wrong place. Temptation shows up when we are doing the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So for example now, you know, if I look at times where we face temptation, when everybody went to class, for those that are in school, when everybody was in class in the lecture room, right, you were in there's somewhere in Unilag called the Love Garden. You were in the Love Garden.
It's all getting out now.
You're supposed to be in class. All right.
But what was the Love Garden?
It was just one place. Guys, you're my Unilag Akokites. Great Akokites.
Greatest.
It was one place in the Senate, like center of Unilag, where people just chill. So there's like trees there and then seats. So it actually looks nice. And I think there was a fun. That's the only place she knows in Europe.
Jaga.
Stop it.
Near and some Kuti way.
It's not Jaga.
Near and some Kuti way.
Jaja.
That's what I meant to say. Near and some Kuti. Where the suya that?
I don't even know. Maybe all these things have changed.
Yeah, I'm worried.
When next I come to Nigeria, I'm going to come to Unilag. Maybe we should actually do something in Unilag.
Actually.
So what was I saying now? I can't remember.
Love Garden.
So yeah, in the Love Garden. So when everyone was in class, you were in the Love Garden, right? When everyone was at work, okay, where were you?
At home.
You were at home. Do you understand?
Netflix.
You were watching Netflix. So when everybody was in church, what were you doing? You were scrolling on Instagram, okay? And this is how temptation shows up.
Wrong thing at the wrong time.
Wrong thing at the wrong time, isn't it?
Because at that time, the devil knows that you're idle. So he's going to insert those little weaknesses that you have. Because every man actually has a weakness. Every man actually has a weakness. And, you know, it may be the case that the enemy knows your weakness.
Absolutely. And that's why self-awareness, right, is literally the number one thing. We all need to get to the point where we are self-aware. Literally, I know what triggers me. I know what my weaknesses are. So there are certain things that I cannot expose myself to because I know me. A lot of people have not even spent enough time to date themselves, to know themselves, okay, so that they can actually be in a position where they can...
That takes maturity as well. For you to admit that this is my weak point, that takes maturity as well. Because a lot of, as humans, we always want to be strong. Strong woman, strong man. I'm a big boy, I'm a big girl. Big boys and big girls also fall.
And then what then happened? The Bible notes that what happened, he looks down from his roof. He looks down. But then what did he see? So there's a difference between looking and seeing. So at that point that he looks down, I don't know what he was looking for. Right? But then he saw something. What did he see? He saw a beautiful woman. Okay? So he looked, right? He was in the wrong place and then he saw a beautiful woman. The same way you're scrolling on Instagram. You're not supposed to be scrolling on Instagram because it's out of idleness that you're scrolling on Instagram for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Right? And then something catches your eye. You stop, isn't it? To look. So at the point, the way I imagine him looking was he gave a good stare. He gave a first look, he gave a second look, he gave a third look.
He was doing lookery.
He was committing lookery at this time. Okay, he has turned to full lookmon, right? So he was looking, right? And he focused on her. He looked and he saw a beautiful woman. So the question is, what are you looking at? And what are you seeing?
And it's so funny that you said that because society has told us that it's fine if you look and you don't touch. But now we're seeing that it's not fine because looking can get you in trouble as much as touching.
Absolutely. Literally, the seed, okay, is sown from looking. So when we talk about temptation, right, you realize that a seed, every decision that we make, okay, is influenced by what has been sown in form of a seed into our minds, okay, and after a while, you know, obviously that goes into your subconscious, and then you now realize that you're actually subconsciously looking for these things. Your subconscious, right, is now looking for, maybe I should go to the gym today because maybe I'll see that fine guy. Maybe I'll see that fine girl.
Very true.
Isn't it?
Very, very true.
Because you saw them yesterday, you saw them 2 days ago, you looked. It has registered somewhere. Isn't it? And then you're now feeling, maybe I can go back there. Maybe I can say something. I mean, I always say this, right? I feel like couples, right? Whether married or not married, couples, you should go to gym together. Because guess what? I've been tempted in the gym.
How can we go gym together though? Where would the kids be?
You have to look for a babysitter.
A babysitter during gym time?
Yeah.
So we'll pay 1 hour for...
Or you find somebody. Literally, because think about it now. Because I feel like the gym is one place where temptation really happens. Yeah,
and the gym is a false sense of temptation, to be honest, because everybody looks good. Everybody looks good when you pull your leggings up to your belly. Everybody looks good when you're wearing Johnny Bravo t-shirts.
But you know what I noticed about gym, right? The gym, people have different agendas in that gym. Because, and again, maybe you can actually back me up on this because I know you've been going gym a lot. You know, that's why my wife is looking at this. When my wife was going gym, I said I cannot carry last too. I said I cannot carry last because she cannot be looking good, and we'll talk about this later, right? She cannot be looking good like a snack and me, I'll be looking like guguru. She cannot be looking like popcorn. You know, there's a difference between popcorn and guguru. She cannot be looking like popcorn. I mean, I'll be looking like guguru and Epa. So I had to go on the hair. So if couples go together, right, I feel like it helps. Maybe we'll touch on that later.
It does. And I think that leads us to another sign, actually. When you feel like you're comparing your current, whatever it is, your spouse, let's say, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, to that false sense of newness. This guy gets 6-pack. Ayope get 4-pack.
I'll take that.
This guy looks like Johnny Bravo. Ayope looks like John Dumelo.
Well, John Dumelo is a fan boy.
But you guys get my point though. Like when you when that starts happening, it's not that you have to say it out loud. When that starts even happening in your mind, then you know that this is a no-go area. We shouldn't actually be here. We shouldn't actually be here. And I'm not saying that, you know, it won't happen. I'm not saying that it's okay for it to happen. But what I am saying is that at that time, you still have a chance to nip it in the bud.
Absolutely. And this comparison sometimes, it's not just that you're comparing the physical attributes.
It could be stuff like, he actually cared about me.
Exactly.
He's at work, a guy at work or a girl at work.
Exactly.
She actually cared about me. She got me lunch. Meanwhile, my wife doesn't even care if I've had bread and tea.
Oh, this guy noticed my hair.
Yeah.
But I left the house this morning and my husband did not notice. Okay, and this is how temptation shows up. Temptation doesn't show up as one ashawu. Do you understand? Some people think, temptation will come, is the devil will come with his horns like this, you know, one horn here, one horn here. Or it would actually, temptation will come with a girl with a red dress with all her breasts and bum out. That is not always how temptation shows up, right? So we need to watch out for those signs. So that's another sign, right? So we're mentioning the signs. Remember, we said the sign is that when you find yourself at the wrong place at the wrong time, that's a sign. When you see that you're looking, you give a first look, you give a second look. Okay, looking is like you see somebody, you look, you carry your eye, and then you look again. And then sometimes, and we see this a lot, especially with men, where you actually see a lady walk past and then the man is looking like this.
Sometimes he even bangs his head.
Exactly.
Because he's looking.
So at that moment, right, that is where all of those things are being downloaded. And then you mentioned something very key. You talked about, you know, when you start to compare.
Yeah.
You compare yourself, your spouse or your partner, or the person you're in relationship with someone else who is new and exciting and, you know, showing...
Who might not even want you. That's
exactly.
They might not have even noticed you.
Absolutely.
They're just going about their business. Absolutely. Being a nice person, being helpful. Ladies, just because he helped you with a dumbbell at the gym or a kettlebell doesn't mean he loves you.
Doesn't mean he fancies you.
Doesn't mean he fancies you.
You know, because...
Just because she brought you lunch doesn't mean she fancies you.
Exactly. But at that point, guess what? The enemy, okay, is already playing tricks in your mind.
Yes.
He's already playing. So he's now making you, and guess what? This is another sign, right? When you start thinking and overthinking, okay? When you're nursing that thought. Because what I always say is that it is not an issue when a thought comes.
Yeah.
A thought can come. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that's why we're human.
Yeah.
So our brain is constantly processing thoughts, isn't it? So it's not an issue that a thought came.
Yeah.
The issue about you now falling into temptation is when you're nursing that thought. Because guess what? The thought is, oh my God, I love, she's got a nice body, right? And then as you said, if you compare, that's a sign that temptation is creeping in.
Yes.
And then maybe you're not even comparing, but you're just nursing that thought, like holding her, carrying her.
Carrying the body.
Carrying the body.
The body, hey!
You're actually thinking about, like, that hair. You imagine her in the bathroom.
Exactly.
You imagine her as your wife.
But the devil will not tell you the hair is weak. And underneath is scatter cameras.
You know, you imagine her in you both of you on a date together.
Yeah.
You imagine how
your mind has gone far.
Your mind has gone far. You're nursing thoughts about this person. You're just there. You even start smiling.
Yes.
You know what they call food for thought, where you're actually even doing like this.
So that's when in the movies.
That's actually food for thought. When you're in the movies. You know, that's literally food for thought. Where you're actually thinking about this snack, and you're smiling and licking your lips. You're gone. At that point in time, you're actually meditating now.
So when people in the movies are like, hello, it's because
this person is lost in their thoughts.
Wow.
Okay, and that's how you know that temptation is creeping in. In fact, sin is already creeping in. Do you understand? So these are some of the signs to look out for.
And I think another one that that shows that, you know, temptation is creeping in when you start doing dodgy behavior, you start lying, you start getting defensive. Your character, you start falling out of your character, lying, defensive, sneaking, all these dodgy, snaky little sins. I was gonna call them pre-sins, but there's no such thing as pre-sins. All these little things that you start doing just to make sure that that area of your life is covered up.
It's covered. That's
a big one.
It is at this time.
That's a big one.
Absolutely. It is at this time that you start doing what? You start hiding your phone.
Yeah.
Right? You change your password. Okay? The moment you start doing this, because again, you are subconsciously responding to the temptation. So you have not done anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But at that point, you know, you're already seeing that there might be conversations that I don't want my partner to see.
Imagine.
And if you get to a point, in fact, if you already get to that point, okay, the scene has already come in, right? So where you now start hiding your phone, as you said, you're sneaking. As you said, you go onto this website where everybody has gone to bed. Yeah. You're watching that film when she's asleep.
You hide your pages that you visited.
Exactly. Once you start doing those things, these are the signs. Because a lot of the time we feel like, oh no, maybe I might do these things, but I would not actually go the whole 9 yards.
But you've already gone 8.5 yards.
I'm telling you.
You've already gone more than halfway. All of this is preparation ground. And the thing is, the enemy will tell you, it's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not really doing anything wrong.
Because guess what? The other sign in this, what you're saying now, just to buttress that point, is you start to justify these things.
Exactly.
You start to now see, how far can I go? If you're looking at how far can I go, you've already gone too far.
You've already gone too far.
Because how far can I go, meaning, okay, it's okay, we can go. I can go on it. She's just my friend. We can go on a lunch date. Okay.
No, we can go for lunch.
We can go for lunch, right? Oh, she's just my friend. Yeah, I mean, she's fond of me, but you know, I'm allowed to have friends. Yeah. Am I not allowed to have friends?
But guys, let's make it clear. There's nothing wrong with going on lunch with your friend. But if you're hiding it, and you know that you've already got some kind of feelings for that person, and you know that that person's got feelings for you.
You know that this person is you're already attracted to this person.
Then what?
Those are the signs.
Like, these are the signs.
Because you know what, some people think, and guys, we're wrapping up. Some people think that, and because I'm married or in a relationship, I cannot be attracted to anyone else. And that's the lie of the devil. Because guess what? An attractive person shows up, you register that this person is attractive. At that point, that is a sign. That is a sign that this is temptation that has come. Ladies and gentlemen.
You register that they're attractive and you can't get over that.
Exactly.
Like, you're not blind. You can say, oh, she's a pretty girl. He's a fine boy. But it should stop at that.
Yes. Simple.
But when it goes further than that, and literally when it goes any further than he's a pretty boy, she's a fine girl, he's a pretty boy. When you start, look at those packs, those abs.
Fantasizing.
Then you know that,
then you know that you're in trouble.
There's problem.
You know.
There's fire on the mountain.
Run.
So anyway, but I think we should stop there, baby.
Yeah, let us stop there. You know, as we were talking about this and this whole attracting thing, there's this song that came to mind. I don't know if you were, obviously I know that you're a church girl, so you don't know this song. But there's also another, tempted to touch. Wait, what?
No, I even knew the
tempted to touch.
Hey.
So literally,
is that what
from that attraction, you feel like you are tempted to touch this person. That is a sign. If you actually feel like, I wonder what it feels like to kiss this person. I wonder those are your signs that temptation has shown up.
I just want to kiss.
Okay, and at that point in time, you need to watch every decision. That's an inside joke.
Sorry.
At that point in time, you need to watch every decision, because guess what? Let's end on this. So let's go back to our text, right? So David made a decision not to go to the war front.
Yeah.
Number one decision. He made a decision to stay at home and go to the roof. Another decision. He made a decision to look. Okay, and then he acted on that decision. He sent for her. All of these are the series of decisions that actually leads to the really bad sin. So it's kind of like you're snowballing.
Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5,
and then it's growing and growing and growing. So start thinking about the decisions you're making.
And remember that with each decision, you can make the decision to stop.
That's it.
And kill it.
You can make a decision to stop that pattern of decisions.
Exactly.
Because a lot of the time, it now gets to a point where you have now gone too far.
Yeah.
And then when you've gone too far, you're like, I might as well just
do it.
And that's what the devil makes us.
Exactly.
That's what the devil makes us do.
Because lie of the enemy.
At every point in time, you can change your mind.
Again,
you can actually change your mind and say, I'm not going to talk to this person. True. I'm not going to go on lunch with this person. I'm going to protect myself. In fact, I'm going to change my gym. Because I'll change the time I go to the gym because I know this person goes at the same time. These are the things that we do, and we'll talk more about this when we start talking about how to actually deal with it practically. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have been blessed. Alright, so this was just a very quick one. Remember, we said that we are doing a series, so this is the part 1 of the series. Again, we are certified marriage and relationship coaches. So if you need coaching in any area of your life, marriage, relationship, dating, you just need someone to talk to, you're confused, you're trying to make a decision, you need a second thought, reach out to us, alright? Coaching at ayope.com. Ladies and gentlemen, let us sing our welcome song to welcome our new subscribers, okay? Because guys, we've been doing this for 6 years. All right, but you know, better late than never. So we are glad you came. And then we welcome you. 5, 6, 7.
We're glad you came.
We welcome you. We hope you learn a thing or two as you join us on this journey through. You say marriage, faith, life. We are glad you came. We welcome you.
We hope you learn a thing or two as you join us on this journey through.
Marriage, faith, life. Say marriage, faith, and life. Say
marriage, faith, life.
Marriage, faith, and life. Say
marriage, faith, life.
Marriage, faith, and life. Say marriage, faith, and life. God bless you guys. We love you, but God loves you more. We shall see you in the next video.
Bye.